Okay, you're welcome to this airtime, Let Your Heart Speak. And we are receiving an August guest to our program to enable us get to grasp what we have to do with Let Your Heart Speak. We have been listening to intelligentsias, we've been listening to men of the church, we've been listening to all authorities. Everybody has spoken. But this time around, we want our invitee also to let his heart speak to Africa. Man, you're welcome.
Thank you.
We have been very happy to know that we'll be receiving you in this program. Please, will you present yourself?
Thank you. My name is Gadbenehaya Suwanu Awanga. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, in our program, we want our heart to speak, and yours is the one to speak today. The very first thing we want to know is that you carry a vision which you want to share with us today. What is it all about?
My vision is to bring the presence of the president, the governor, the chief of religions, of enterprise, the king, to understand the supremacies of the Creator and to give him a place that belongs to him, so that he might become the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords for all on earth. That is my vision.
Okay. How can you define this vision precisely for the knowledge of the common man in the street who doesn't know a lot about vision? What do you say?
So I received this vision by the revelations of many dreams that I was receiving from above. This is where I received the vision. So I encounter this vision through revelation since I was little. That was what they were revealing to me, how these things will happen.
How did you come to believe and authenticate this vision that you received from God?
And the painful work the Lord had did on the cross and how it was paid. See, the work he did, they didn't recognize this work. So when I was bringing up, when I was bringing up, I understood that someone has paid a price like that, but the king, the chief, have not paid him honor. You understand? That is why, by searching the scripture and searching the true revelation, I discovered that something had to be happened. That searching and reading, so that I might come up with something great with this vision.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
How did you really come to believe in this vision? And then, besides, many people have been announcing many things in the market. You have this particularity of believing in the vision. What is it that convinced you so strongly about this vision?
As I said earlier, I say the true revelations of dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, by looking at things, the name that the whole world is calling today, but this whole world, this name has not been honored. I said that just now, that this name has not been honored. What did I do? I went to a deep research. There must be a problem in between human being and the Creator. So that pushes me to make a research by going around in different nations to find out. Then while traveling, I discovered that this vision is authentic. If I did it well, people might recognize this vision through what I'm saying.
I've come to understand that the Lord has given you a vision, and this vision has carried you all around. And this vision has been able to impregnate you so strongly that you cannot do otherwise than to execute it. But what is the real mission of this vision of yours?
So my mission is to crown the king, the president, the chief enterprise, the chief religion, to receive good spirit of the Lord, and to honor his name here on earth. That is my mission. Because I do understand that when I bring this vision into the realization, and the king understood their place, they will now honor the king, honor the creators of the world. You see, many population are praying today, but it seems we're not praying. Many are fasting. There are a lot of churches everywhere. There are a lot of religion, this thing. But if, in fact, let me tell you, the king of this nation or the president of this nation accepted to know the will of the king of the king, he that placed him there, can't you see that the whole population will just follow him to do the right thing? And when he does right thing, what will happen? There will be peace in the land. There will not be war, there will not be trouble, there will not be these things. So my vision is to bring this to the ears of the people and say, before you become a king, it was written, they say, all king come from behind. The Lord is the one that raised all king. So my mission is to crown those men. My mission is to tell that you are worthy. So recognize him that put you there so that you may be honored. This is the great mission I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is it that convinced you that this particular vision of yours, which has become a mission, is really from the Lord, and how did you get that?
I think it's by my vocation, I think so. And what was coming up when I was a little child. Since I was a child by 9 years, I understood that I carried something that is tangible, and what I saw in my future told me that if I give myself into this reality, the world might turn one day. That is why I say the reconstructions of soul. If I can bring this vision into the ears of people, and they begin to come together and to listen, how must we do for this world to become a better place one day? I think we can do something before we leave here on earth.
Well, as I can see, you are talking of soul reconstruction, rebuilding the soul of man, and this is what your primary objective is, to be able to come to pass your vision and your mission. But soul rebuilding, it is not an easy task. It is not an easy task, as I can guess. What are the particularities that will enable you to reconstruct the soul of man?
It's true, there is a parable that says a man that constructs one woman can construct the whole nation. In other words, is that there is a word. If we are seeing other continents going to developing today, they sat down and teach. The word enter into them. So by information and teaching these people, teaching the soul through the teaching word, revealing to me, I believe the Creator will regenerate those souls that are doing evil today. They thought that Africans cannot do anything, Africans are down, they cannot build their nation. It's just a matter of teaching, a matter of reformations of soul. If we can teaching, the teaching I brought, the teaching I'm having with me today, because I don't just jump up and begin to do it. It took me 22 years to enter into the world so that I might build myself up. And the people that are coming to me today know that Africa is having a problem. So before you travel to any other country, think of your nation. And when you think of it, why anything you thought are not going, why your things are not progressing? It is because your soul is having a damage. Your soul has been damaged. Now, what is the repercussion? We have to find it and filter it away and build the soul into the will of God. From there, we are going to see that whatever the Creator has put inside you will come up.
Thank you very much, man of God. But do you think that this is going to be a short-time mission, or is it going to be a long-time mission for you to accomplish this?
I cannot. Time belongs to the Lord. He is the one that holds time. So I cannot talk about time, but what I know is the beginning. If we can begin with somebody, begin some certain thing, I think in the future it will happen. Because I believe it so well that He made me to go all over the world to believe in this, and where I am, it's what I'm doing. I believe one day that this world is created by the Lord. The Creator is the owner of this world, and nobody can convince me by saying that He created the world so that the world will not recognize Him. He made the world so that people might not know Him. It is a typical lie. If He created the world, He has to rule the world, He has to govern the world, He has to control the world. So what I'm doing today is the beginning. I started it. Maybe someone will come and end up. Maybe you will come and end up. Africans that are hearing me, they can come and end up. So it's for you to start and believe and say, all the kings, all the presidents, all the religions, they have to understand that the Creator needed them, and they have to carry the wings of the Creator on earth to show the people, to show people that live on earth, so that the world will live in a peaceful way. We will not live in wars and troubles and confusion and this thing. All these things we see because people are not listening to the Creator. That is why there's a confusion everywhere. So this is what I can answer to your question.
Thank you very much, because I think you are the torchbearer of this vision and the mission that is inhabiting you, and your spirit is so hot and your heart is so convinced about it. But what is it that makes the difference between you and others? Many have come, they have spoken, and they have spoken so well. And here you are speaking today. What will be the difference between you and those who came before you?
Those that came before me, I can't say that they have not done well. Everyone have received a particular vision from above. So what I received is in its time. Now I am talking about how will the world recognize the Creator as the King of Kings. This is my vision on earth.
Exactly.
So others received different visions and they do their own part. So I came to do my own part and say that the world belongs to the Creator. He have to govern it. They don't say the Lord will suspend here on earth, there in heaven, and the earth will belong to men. Men have no power to control the world. I see it in Africa. Africans tried to do everything, but they couldn't. Why? There was no the ways of the law in their system. So I realized and I understand that this will come to pass when people understand this. So those that receive vision, those that passed before me, they do their own part. So I came to do my own part also, and I believe visions that can be joined together to work for the better goal.
Thank you, gentlemen. The next to know, and not me alone, but the people who are watching you today, they want to know, when do you think all of this can take off? When are you going to begin this?
It has already begun. It's known in the future. I'm already in it. The reason why I'm in Congo Brazzaville today, I came here in Central Africa to represent the vision here. So know that this vision is coming for this thing. The vision is already at hand, and then we have people, we are building things, we are doing things already. Yeah, this is what I can say to that.
Okay. And you think that Congo Brazzaville, as you say, is the best place for you to begin such a giant vision for the whole of Africa? Whereas we know in parts of West Africa or Southern Africa, there is a lot of development already going on which you would have taken off from there. Why do you think Central Africa and Congo in particular? Why?
I think a healthy man does not need a doctor. A healthy man doesn't need a doctor. He's a sick person that needs a doctor. What happened today is that when you go to West Africa, Northern Africa, and everywhere, people are doing well. People are doing fine. But Central Africa, especially in Congo Brazzaville here, there's a lot of problem here. The problem is they cannot work, they cannot do anything. But if the Lord did not choose the weaker place, how did they know that it's coming from the Lord? I say it recently that in Nigeria we are having a lot of people. Nigeria only can fill Africa, but why? It cannot, because the plans of the Lord, the will of the Lord, haven't come to the end yet. So the reason why Congo was chosen, it was weak before men, but when the Spirit of the Lord will rise up, then we see that it is a pure vision from above. That is why Congo has been chosen.
Okay. Now, when it comes to the objectives of your vision and the mission that is carrying you all around Africa, as you say, you've gone all around, you have seen what is going on, and right now you are in Congo Brazzaville. What are your major objectives?
My major objective is to industrialization. Industrialization, people may hear that Africa is industrializing, Africa is doing that, why Congo? But I believe that we have a lot of opportunity to do something in Central Africa. And when I heard the voice from Cape Town and say, come down to Congo, I came. And when I came, I see what the Lord is doing today. I enter into the land, I started farming. So I believe what I'm doing. After traveling all over those nations, I realized that Central Africa is the problem of the whole Africans. It's the major problem we are facing today. That is why I say that it is true what the Creator is saying about Africa. The roads we are having in Northern Africa, in Southern Africa, the road we are having in West Africa even, if we are having such a road here in Central Africa, I don't think Africa will still remain the way we are. So when I heard this voice 2007 and said, go to Congo Brazzaville, I said, why in Congo? What is in Congo? Then I understand that through the industrialization, now we are having a lot of vacant land here that are not being used. So I believe Congo people can be weak, but the Spirit of the Lord is capable to begin something here.
Thank you, gentlemen, for this special hour together with our public that is watching us. If you were to say something to Africans listening to you, watching you, what is it that you will say in a nutshell? What can you tell them?
I would like to say to all my brothers, all Africans, saying that we have tried the best. I just say now that we are having more than 300 universities in Africa, which means we have educated men. We have caliber men that are capable to do something for the continent. But why are we not moving? I want to let someone know that there is a supreme creator that lives somewhere, seeing what he has created. We belong to him all. So if we try from school and we failed, if we try from here and there and we fail, why won't you give a chance? What I want to say to Africans is that it's our continent, and I want you to believe yourself. We've tried all we could, but the continent still remains the same. Ask yourself what is wrong with your soul. Then started thinking how to teach your soul, how to bring a new teaching into your system. Then if your soul is delivered, I believe whatever you can do, whatever you could touch, it will prosper. Without that, you see how many times we've tried in this continent. We didn't receive and we neither succeed. So the teaching of soul is very, very, very important. And this is what I've realized. I say at the end of man, he has to teach himself to be truth. He has to teach himself to be honest. He has to teach himself to be pure. If you know all these things, believe in me, we can raise this continent to the far place. Thank you.
Gentlemen, we have been so happy to receive you in this program, Let Your Heart Speak, and you have spoken. And we believe in God that in the near future, we're going to have another telecast for our viewers. Thank you very much for watching us. See you next time.
Thank you.